Good morning from Merus. It is almost 9 a.m. It's very unlike me to sleep in so late when camping. Usually I like to get up at sunrise, but I did not have a good night of sleep last night. It was very cold, which is one thing. That's fine. I can deal with it. The issue was poor little Sandy had diarrhea. I had her in the cab of the truck, and it seemed like every 2 hours I woke up to the whole truck shaking and her crying. I'd open the door and she'd go run out, and well, you can imagine. So then I tried to just leave the door of the truck open with her tied up, and I have to leave her tied up because she will take off. And it wouldn't be such a big deal if we weren't out somewhere where there was a bunch of wild animals. I know we at least have coyotes out here because I could hear them, but I'd be worried about cougars, and not the kind you find at Steiner Ranch Steakhouse. Eventually the cold was starting to get to me, so I brought the Mr. Buddy heater up in the tent, and I was so tired I was about ready to just turn it on, close all the ventilation, and let the carbon monoxide just put me to a deep sleep. Despite a groggy start, I was excited for day 2 at Merus Adventure Park. After breakfast, of course. Also, how come all of the big overlanding channels film themselves hand grinding their coffee? Has that replaced the scuttle as the now required camp item? Am I just a fake until I get a little coffee grinder? Half the time I'm just drinking questionably old Folgers with a dash of powdered creamer and microplastics. Come on, get on your little... Just get on there. Get on. Sit down on there. Jesus. Guess you're feeling a little bit better, huh? I finished my breakfast, enjoyed my trash coffee, and slowly packed up. Sandy was definitely ready to get moving. A little bit of a late start here to day 2 at Merus Adventure Park, but that is just fine with me. Only thing on the agenda today is just explore the trails, maybe do a little bit of hiking, and then find camp. Sandy still seems to have the scoots just a little bit, but is fine otherwise, so I'll just keep an eye on her. I also got an Insta360 camera from Judy for Christmas. I didn't really get a chance to try it out yet, but I'm still excited to see what dumb shenanigans I can get up to with it, so stick around. I left the Meadows campground and slowly worked my way south along the dry creek bed. Tonight's campsite was at the opposite end of the park, so I aimed to explore as much as I could along the way. I followed the main park road until I came to my first side trail. So I just found this fun little loop here called the Kate the Great Punch Out. And you know what? I'm gonna give it a whirl. Let's see. Let's reapproach that. There we go, there's the line. I made my way around this sharp corner and realized it was a bit more off camber than I originally thought. Probably doesn't look that bad, but it actually feels pretty tipsy. I gotta tread lightly here. Well, that was fun. So I'm tempted to keep going, but this little section right here, that's a pretty good little drop. A little double drop there, followed by a tight hairpin. And I think I'm just a little too long. And you know, not that I'm too worried about my exhaust anymore, but don't want to hurt the fuel tank or anything else. So this was fun. I think it's time to turn around. With one side quest completed, I continued on to see what other adventures awaited me. Just came across this Lite Brite double diamond trail. I'm of course not going to do it because the blue level trails are already giving me enough of a headache, but I do want to check it out on foot. There's a nice little drop. Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun in a Jeep. I think for my next Merus visit, I got to bring Clifford, my XJ Cherokee, out here. Be a little more capable on these trails. It's not even a matter of the obstacles. It's just, there's so many tight turns that with the big truck, it's a real pain. You're much better off in a Wrangler or something like that. My big old Ram can't make these little corners. Could do a lot more in a shorter vehicle for sure. So I started the morning here, worked my way south, played around here, checked out Lite Brite, and now for what I'm really excited for as a Lord of the Rings nerd, Middle Earth. Da 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 da. Well, I just scouted ahead a bit, like Strider, and while it looks a little technical, it should be a lot of fun. I was setting up my cameras, hoping to film myself arriving in Rivendell, when I was approached by a fellowship of Jeeps, accompanied by a Cybertruck? I quickly scurried to the side of the road, as if hiding from Nazgul, and decided I shall not pass. And a thank you to this group who graciously allowed me to film their journey. The Jeeps traversed the gap with minimal drama. Also, this red Gladiator Eco Diesel is super cool. I like it. After a short debate, the driver of the Cybertruck decided to take the unexpected journey. Its stainless steel body shined like the light of a Lindio. Looks like he might bottom out on his passenger rocker here. There you go. Yeah, might lift the tire for a moment. Yep, there you go. Awesome. It looks really cool. Yeah, you're clearing. Might scrape just a hair. Woo! The Cybertruck may not be everyone's cup of tea, including mine, but kudos to this owner for actually getting it out and seeing what it can do. That was a lot of fun to watch. After shaking hands and wishing each other well for the treacherous journeys ahead, it was now my turn to tackle the obstacle. cleared this section with relative ease. Maybe this is one place where a longer wheelbase actually shines. Or maybe I'm just amazing at off-roading. Yeah, I'll be that. I completed the Middle-earth Trail and left behind the world of fantasy, only to turn into a realm of science fiction. This area is called Mars. There's a little black diamond trail right here. Gonna walk it and check it out, just because this terrain is so cool. I walked this small section of the Huckleberry Trail and decided it was better suited to my rock crawler rather than my Overlander. Oh yeah, that might be a problem. Despite this, it's still not a bad place to take your dog for a walk. So I think my goal to finish off the day is to go to a little hiking trail that goes to a cave. I'm on the southern end of the park and I'm just slowly making my way there through some of these trails. Now they are listed on Onyx Off-Road, but what's on the map versus what's actually on Onyx is a little bit different. Onyx seems to only have about half the trails listed, but all the ones that aren't listed are typically black or double black diamond. With my new objective decided, I headed towards the cave. I believe we have reached a hiking trail that goes to a cave, so Sandy and I are going to stretch our legs a little bit and check it out. what wonders befall us. Might be a little sketchy walking you down there. Will you quit snarfling around? We got a cave of wonders to check out. Come on, let's go down. Come on. Wait for me. Wait for me. Put it in 4 low, Sandy. Ooh, it's nice and cold down here. Well, I didn't think to do the smart thing when exploring a cave, like, you know, bring a flashlight. But I got my phone, which isn't doing much. No, don't go under there. Come on. Up here, up here. Wow, this just keeps going. I don't think I'm going to be the one to pioneer spelunking with a husky. Probably not a great idea. All right, up the hill. Come on, let's go. Pull me up, Sandy. Yeah, good job. It looks like there's another cave down here, or maybe it's the same system. I'm not going to try and check that out, though. I don't see us coming back up. And then Sandy might try and eat me after a few hours. Whoa. That's a vista right there. Not going to get much closer, especially with this one trying to pull me down. All right, let's go back to the truck. Well, that was neato, but it's now 4 o'clock. I think it's time to start heading to camp. I don't want to get there after dark like we did last night. With about an hour of daylight left, we backtracked to the Boots Off campground. So I just stopped to get out my camera and do a little drive-by shot coming through the dry creek bed and came across this rock. And this is so cool looking. It's got like all these rose crystals in it. Wow. So anyways, found my campsite for tonight. Boots off, site 2. That's site 1 right there. So keep in mind with these campsites, if you come on a busy weekend, you might have a neighbor. Once again though, doesn't look like there's anybody here. Guess I came at the right time. Yep, looks like the whole boots off area is just for me and Sandy. Nice. Apart from that group I ran into earlier, I've only encountered one bronco on the trails, and that's it. Otherwise, it's felt pretty wild out here. It is also in the middle of the week and right after Christmas. I have no idea how busy it'll get on a nice weekend. If you're a misanthrope like me, come to Merus Adventure Park in the middle of the week and when it's freezing at night. Enjoy your bull penis. Well, day 2 at Merus Adventure Park is in the books. I debated staying a third night, but I think I'm actually good. The park is big, but it's not that big. Think closer in size to Hidden Falls Adventure Park for my Central Texas peeps. But as far as what I can do in the Ram, I think I've really gotten the gist of it. I'm going to try and get up early tomorrow morning because I've got New Mexico on my sights. So overall, I think Merus Adventure Park is awesome. As an overlanding destination though, it's pretty far out of the way. At least for me, living near Austin, it's about an 8-hour drive. But then again, all the cool overlanding destinations are about an 8-hour drive from Austin. I think Merus really shines though as a miniature Moab. There are so many great trails of varying difficulty all over the place. And the terrain here really does feel like Utah. A lot of the trails are really tight and technical and really demand a short wheelbase with good approach and departure angles. The Rambo really just felt too big for anything beyond the intermediate level. Now if I was to come again, I think I would definitely do it trailering my XJ Cherokee Clifford. That way I could really explore those diamond and probably not double diamond, but maybe I'd look at it trails. I sometimes get comments on my videos asking if a stock 4-wheel drive is okay to take where I've been. I would say a stock high clearance 4-wheel drive with actual low range would be okay to take out here and you could still have some fun. However, the Subaru and Honda Pilot crowd, I know y'all want to show that you can roll with the big dogs, but if you don't have actual low range out here, you're a liability to yourself and others. Just to drop in to get into this canyon would be really, really difficult without low range, and you'd probably burn your brakes up. And I'm not even sure how you're going to get back up with a CVT. As the sun set, I drank a few more beers, enjoyed having the whole campground to myself, and put on a millennial-friendly Tame Impala Spotify playlist, which, of course, I can't play on YouTube, but, you know, use your imagination. I'd planned on making fajitas tonight, but I'm not actually all that hungry, so I think I'll save them for another night. Instead, I'm thinking soup. I've got this Campbell's Chunky Clam Chowder that's been in my tote for I don't even know how long. I'm gonna cook it on this Jetboil standalone burner that was given to me by my girlfriend's sister's boyfriend. So I guess that makes him my boyfriend-in-law. So a big shout out and a thank you to James if you're watching, and you'd better be. With temperatures quickly plummeting down into the 30s, this soup was hitting. Well, it's another chilly night here at Merus. I'm hoping I sleep better than last night. The plan tomorrow is to get up early, pack up quickly, hit the road, and head to New Mexico. Also, it's a shame I can't put copyrighted music in my YouTube videos. I had some yacht rock playlist playing on Spotify, and Michael McDonald, What a Fool Believes came on, and I could hear the coyotes howling in the background. They know what's up. They know it's good. The next morning, I packed up camp quickly and settled for an energy drink and jerky for breakfast. I would have a long day of driving ahead of me and didn't really feel like wandering around New Mexico in the dark. There is a red Ram going up the drop-in. I repeat, a sexy red Ram going up the drop-in. Over. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please leave a like, a comment, and if you're not already, subscribe. It helps immensely with growing the channel and making these videos even better in the future. Thank you.